Welcome to beautiful Colorado Springs and Falcon Stadium. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in Week 3. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Air Force Falcons. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, I just finished speaking with the Air Force head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys?
All right, Holly. And the Falcons will kick off first, and here we go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bobcats offense will have the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average.
Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They're dealing with a second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So the Air Force Falcons offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Leaves it with the running back. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long.
Might have a chance. He got loose. Almost housed it. Finally dragged down at the 32. The Falcons have it with a first and 10. Trying play action. Fires deep on the run. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's second and long. They'll run the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. A designed run for the quarterback. Got enough for the first. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Falcons have it with a first and goal. They'll send the back in motion. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he's in! Touchdown, Falcons!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They took it 71 yards down the field, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Jenkins. Makes a man miss. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Now on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Working on the right. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Bobcats have this offense rolling. Motion from the wideout. Running inside. It's Burgess. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great sailor. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the red zone, it's Jenkins. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Trying to set up the screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And the linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front.
There he goes. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
Keeps it on the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The kick is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Lining up to convert 3rd down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. If they thought it would fool them to give it to the fullback, that was not the case.
Yeah, give this defense credit. They obviously watched a lot of film this week, and they knew there were a lot of different guys offensively that could touch the football, including the fullback, but he had no room to go there.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they can take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Jackson will throw. Keeps looking downfield. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. He's got him. At the 40, there he goes. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Black 14. Black 14. Go, go.
Slithers into space. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Ready, go.
Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. The run inside. It's Jenkins. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. They punt it away on fourth down. Sends it back in motion. Spins away from the defender. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. Using his feet. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's got great speed. He's going to get loose. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Jackson gonna throw it. He's got his man. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Running inside, it's Burgess. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Touchdown, Texas State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
And he makes the extra point. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And it's Michigan State eyeing a second win after the opening week loss. They're on top here in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now over to your game in Colorado Springs. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Bobcats will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
That's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
Makes the grab. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now on the option. Pulls it on the option. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Maybe a crease. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Breaks the tackle. Turning it on. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown Falcons. They take the lead here in the second half. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. RPO complete to open the drive. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. The Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jenkins. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Got his man on the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Bobcats have their offense in high gear. The inside handoff. Maybe some room here. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Oh, he's got some space. To the house. Touchdown, Bobcats. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he puts through the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Chambers. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, down here on the home team sideline, one storyline I've got my eyes on to start this ball game. How is the quarterback moving and throwing? As you
Ball is out behind the line. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense goes toss play, but guys, they do it running into the boundary where there's just not a lot of space and room to work for the running back. He had nowhere to go, and he got tackled for a loss.
On the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He gave it a big effort, but he stopped at the 22. Not quite enough to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. He's got it. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have...
It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Makes a grab and room to run. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. He's got it. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Run it with the fullback. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He works his way to the 35-yard line, but that's not enough to move the chains, and now a decision to be made on 4th down. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Down in the play is their sophomore linebacker, a guy they can ill afford to lose. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He'll pull it down and run. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping ends in the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He's in open space downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now facing a 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Makes the catch. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
No one in the vicinity as he makes the grab. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Here we go. Go, go.
The give, it's Jenkins. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion.
Ready, go.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Ready, go.
They'll run play action. Might be looking to run. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Falcons now set to take over on offense. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. A strike downfield. Speeding down the left side. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready. Flag 18.
Motion from the wide receiver. He'll take it himself. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he got it! And things have tightened up. It's a 3-point game.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. So the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Oh, better look out. Could be an alley. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Jenkins. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the move, it's Jenkins. Across the 25, he's got room. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll move the tight end. Calls his own number. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise.
Makes the catch, and he's free.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the Bobcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage as 2nd and goal. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, 2 things you're thinking about here offensively is, 1, you want to take as much time off the clock. But 2, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a 2-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. So the offense will stay on the field with 4th and goal coming up. Push forward on the sneak. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
And some people might say they should have taken a knee, run the clock out. This offense believes, I'm going to run the football. It's your job to stop it. And they add a rushing touchdown and another 6 to the scoreboard.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort, tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.